I had 6 boxes like this filled with books that somebody just gave me for free. Hey guys, Mr. Thrifter here, and I'm gonna show you guys what I did today. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how I got all these books for free, but let me just go and show you all the books I got today. So again, like I said, there were 6 boxes filled to the brim with actually pretty decent quality books that you would probably find at a thrift store and actually pay money for. So these 3 piles back here are for Amazon, sending those into the Amazon warehouses. These two piles right here that are kind of like overstacking, these 2 piles, I'm actually going to be selling those on Facebook Marketplace. These are books that they have really, really great sales ranks on Amazon, but because of fees, I'm just not making enough money on them, and the price themselves are kind of low. So these are all books that on Amazon sell for between like $8 and $10. And because those prices are so low, the fees just take up all the profits. So it doesn't really make sense for my business model to sell these books on Amazon, because best case scenario, I'm making like $2 profit off like most of these books. And I'm not really in the business of doing the hard work of packing a book, listing it, and then shipping it off just to make $1.50 to $2.50 per product. That's not really what I do. So, but because I got these for free and because they're amazing sales ranks, I could sell these on Facebook Marketplace for $5 each, and at that point for me it's profitable. Now over here we have a bunch of other books. So these ones are just, I've organized this pile right here by author. So we have Stephen King, we got Dale Brown, and then this person where I got my books today from, she just had a massive collection of Sue Grafton books. So all of these that are grouped by author, these are going to go as well on Facebook Marketplace, and most likely probably eBay as well. So that's where those are going. Now, let me tell you where I got these books from, okay? So, I don't know if about you guys, but right now, most places are in lockdown. Most stores are in lockdown. And because of that, even thrift stores are in lockdown, meaning that a lot of places are not taking donations right now. A lot of people who normally donate, you have to understand that a lot of these thrift stores, they receive donations pretty much every single day. And right now, nobody can donate anything. So that means there's a lot of people who have stuff that they don't want in their house that they're willing to donate but can't. So what I've done, because I sell used books on Amazon, FBA, I've made a Facebook ad and a Craigslist ad for a book removal service. And what I do is I contact people, or people contact me rather, when they see the ad, and they say, hey, I got a bunch of books, could you come take them? And I show up and I'm like, hey, yeah, I'll come take your books. And people look at it as a free service that they're getting, and I'm looking at it as free product that I'm getting. So it's a win-win. And right now, like I said, is the best time to be doing something like this, because people, they just want to get rid of books and they can't. They have no other avenue to get rid of their inventory of books. So it's honestly the best time to be doing something like this. Okay, and I'll tell you why. There's a bunch of other reasons why it's amazing to do this, okay? So one, I'm getting free product, right? Instead of going to a thrift store, I'm going and I'm actively getting the product for free, not having to pay for anything, and I don't have to scan through books in the thrift store while people awkwardly stare at me the entire time, right? The downside you're probably thinking is, well, you just brought all of these books into your garage, and that's probably not the best idea. Right, you might be right, but at the same time, all of my duds, I just toss them into that bin over there, and then they go back to the thrift store. Simple. But even before that, my books go through a process, right? So like I said, these are my Amazon books. If they don't work completely on Amazon, but they have a good rank, then they go in this pile. And if they don't have a good rank at all and they don't sell for anything good at all on Amazon, that's when I move them to this bin over here. But even when they're in this bin, this is the dud bin, by the way. There's just all duds in this bin. Even once they get to this bin, I do one last effort to try to get rid of them. So what I do is I try to make all of these look really, really nice, and I take a photo of the entire bin and I put that photo up on Facebook Marketplace, and I try to get someone to buy the entire bin for a ridiculously low price. And the 3 times I've done this, there's been people who come and buy the entire bin from me. And now, you know, it's very, very cheap. Like I'll have like anywhere from like 50 to 100 books in this bin, and I'll charge like 10 or 20 or 30 bucks depending on how many books are in there. And people will come in and buy them. So even your duds can be used to make money with, if you know how to get rid of them. But the thing is, a lot of people don't realize, if you don't do this, if you don't bring books back to your house, a lot of people won't have any duds to begin with. So that's perfectly understandable. But for me, because I go out and actively just bring books back here, and I do all my scanning in my garage, I'm gonna have a lot of duds at my house. So before I have to drive to the thrift store to get rid of them again, I try to get someone to buy them before they move to the bins. So that's just how the process works right here. And again, this is the best time to be doing this, because most places are closed and people can't find places to donate things. So, you know, that's just the operation we have right here. That's just one method. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with selling on eBay and cross-posting to Facebook Marketplace. Just having your products in more places at once, and then whichever one sells first, you can just remove the ad from the other platform. So that's what I do. And then over here, these were supposed to be all duds, but they're not for me. Not yet anyway. So these are all like fighter jet books about air combat, and I figured someone might like some air combat books, and it's a huge lot of like 17 of them, and I put that on sale on Facebook Marketplace for like 10 bucks for the lot. So if somebody wants to come pick them up, they can. But if not, if no one buys this within a week, it gets put in that bin over there, and they get shipped to the thrift store. So that's the best part about this, really, is that even if no one buys these books that I'm selling, it's no big deal, because I didn't pay anything for them, right? It's just extra money, and it's just an extra attempt to get some money for these books that I'm eventually just going to be sending back to the thrift store. I'm trying to have this cleared out by the end of the month. But the thing is, every time someone contacts me and says, "Hey, I got a bunch of books," it's hard for me to say no. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to say no to free inventory, and that's just the operation we got going over here. And on top of that, like, what's cool about creating a book removal service, honestly, is getting contacts to high places. So I actually made a contact to a local major thrift store chain, and I don't want to say the name of it for obvious reasons, but I made a contact through my book service removal ad. And they told me that because of the lockdowns and because of COVID, they haven't been able to operate, but people have still been donating to them, and they have an influx of books. And apparently they were, donating hundreds of boxes of books a month, and their normal supplier of people that they donate to hasn't accepted books for them in months. So they need someone new to come take books that are being donated, because they have nowhere to put them. And so I'm probably going to have to rent a storage unit for that one. But that's a great contact to have. Contact to an actual thrift store right now is like, it's free money, essentially. It's just going to be free product, free money. And that's the kind of next level thinking that is going to bring your business from here to here. You know what I mean? So I really hope you guys like this video. I really hope you guys think this was valuable in some way. Like, I hope I gave someone an idea on how to take their FBA game to the next level when it comes to selling used books. Because used books is entry level to Amazon, and I know that it's considered like the beginner's game, but like, you gotta take that beginner game and let's just increase it just a little bit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, guys, I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys didn't, that's cool too. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I will answer them right away. I'm very fast. So thanks for watching.